And we're live. Hey there, everybody. It's me, Ira, and I'm playing some Dwarf Fortress. I'm not going to continue the fort that I played for the Halloween stuff, because honestly it just turned to be kind of boring. There wasn't the excitement that I was hoping for, so I'm actually going to create a whole new world. Hello, Molotov Slurpee. Welcome. I am so pleased to have you here. I am just starting a brand new world. Let's leave everything pretty much normal. I'm gonna have minerals everywhere because I hate struggling to find basic materials and stuff. So we're gonna make a new world. Ooh, this is kind of a crummy looking world, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of badlands. I see a lot of elves. This doesn't look like a very exciting world. We might do a redo. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, my voice is already going, and I have just started. That's not the best, is it? The evaporated sea, yeah. We've got what looks like a haunted forest, some badlands. You know what? I'm gonna abort. I'm gonna try that again. Let's give that another go. I'm intentionally making small worlds with short histories so that we can quickly generate a few until we find a good one. You've hit an amusing gaming milestone today. What's the gaming milestone? Don't leave me hanging. What's going on? This world's kind of boring, too. I guess that's the problem with making small worlds as well, though. There's only so much variety. Oh, so many elves. Maybe I could live amongst the elves. I kind of want to do, like, an easier, embark. Mostly, so I can see if it's possible to create a long-term fort that doesn't succumb to stress, basically. Which is kind of a problem in the current version. Are there any humans on this map? Oh, there are some down here. Yeah, I guess this map is alright. I guess. Let us export the map just in case we want it. What game suit platform? 230 hours. And you just beat it for the first time? Goodness gracious. That's a lot of hours. There are only a few games that I've put several hundred hours into. Dwarf Fortress is definitely one. Minecraft for sure. Those might be the only ones. You never finished it. Well, congratulations. It'll be this one. Okay. Wow. Do you want to share what the game was? I'm definitely curious. Hello, Baka Awful? Did I get it right? Ready to get encrusted with cheese. We'll see if we can make that happen for you. Ooh, there's a necromancer tower right here. Okay, so let's go deep in where the elves are. Oh yeah, we've got everything here. How is this flat? This is a really flat area. Oh, I understand. Yeah, there's a lot of games where I've gotten near the end and just been like, I don't feel like it anymore. I just go in. I very rarely actually finish a game. Welcome, Drunkara. We're going into the deaths that tried to make an unkillable creature. I did get it right, Baka Awful. I missed that message. I'm glad I got it right. Baka Awful. I think I can remember that. It's a fun name. What do you mean by an unkillable creature, Drankara? If I pronounce anybody's name wrong, please do let me know. I will happily fix it. Oops. Let's maybe... What about right here? So we just have the river kind of around the outside. Got a little bit of cliffs. I'm undecided on whether I want to do cliffs this time. I usually just kind of dig down and then build a structure at the top, but it can be handy to have some cliffs. Menacing with spikes of soap. Interesting conversations going on over here. Here we go. Here we go. This might be a frame rate killer, though, because this looks like there's going to be a waterfall here. Extreme cliffs. Should we go for it? Tropical moist broadleaf forest. It's always good for the forest to be moist, really. Hot, heavily forested. Which means there's going to be rain, which is definitely a morale killer in this current version. Let's not frame rate kill. I mean, usually I do okay. We could always, oops, not that way. We could always make it a smaller fort. Hold on. We could always make it a smaller fort. And the automatic mist generation would be useful. I mean, it might not look anything like what we're expecting anyway. Sense that it's something you couldn't bring yourself to. Teeny fort? Yes, knitting squid. I don't see any reason not to make a teeny fort. It's an interesting challenge. I have set the mineral occurrence to everywhere, basically. So we should have everything we need, even a small area. And we can just build vertically. I kind of like the idea of building vertically anyway. Very deep soil, shallow metals. We've only got one biome. Okay. Interesting that we got cliffs like this in a forest. I think this has got to be it. And there's the tower is within range, so there'll be a little bit of fear. 3x3 or 2x2. Too many fours, 9 FPS. Yeah, I used to always have that. I have a gaming, desktop gaming PC, which is pretty decent. So unless we go for decades and decades, which I don't usually last that long anyway, it's usually fine. I'm doing it. Let's go for it. We are going to prepare for the journey carefully. If anybody wants a dwarf to be named after them, just let me know. Goodness, the chat is hopping today. Skin and eat cats is a matter of course. Well, I mean, it's a little bit redundant to say that we skin them. We skin all of the animals that we eat. Interesting. You play for the long run. Yeah, I used to do that. Now I take more risks because it's more fun to watch it go down in a blaze of glory. All right, let's take a look at our peoples here. I'm mostly looking at personality traits to see if anyone is really especially suited to being a leader, really especially suited to being a miner, really especially suited to being a crafter. Otherwise, we'll just assign the labors at random. So, another thing I need to do, give me a moment here, I need to reduce the strength of my flux. Come on, flux, that's not true. Come on, now, there you go. Oh, that's too bright. There we go. Because there's too little contrast between the dark blue text and the black background, and I won't be able to read it. Okay. Skill mastery off-putting, doesn't feel strongly about the law, doesn't care about art one way or the other. But dreams of crafting a masterwork? Interesting. Thinks that she's paranoid. Goodness. Paranoid, very easily falls in love. Likes to take it easy. Interesting. Likes people to live as harmoniously as possible. How harmoniously are people going to live with you? You seem like a bit of an emotional wreck. Often acts with compassion. Finds helping others emotionally rewarding. So she's going to want to eventually be like a doctor. But we don't need a doctor right at the start. You were a bone carver in the last world, Molotov Slurpee. Yeah. You were an interesting character because you were constantly falling into depression and then immediately jumping up and crafting masterworks. It was unbelievable. A hot mess. A random mess. Yeah, some type of mess for sure. And it also says that she's sloppy with her living space, so she's a literal physical mess as well. How about a cook? For now, let's see, this is Uvash. Uvash can be a cook for now. Cook and brewer. We will specialize later. Just do that. Let's see, how about this one? And again, the chat is moving a little bit fast, but do let me know if you want a dwarf named after you. If you want a particular one, it's first come, first serve, otherwise I'll give you a random one. And if I don't see it and respond to it, just tell me again, because I'm doing a lot of reading right now. Alright, greatly respects the shrewd and guileful. Sees working hard as a foolish waste of time, and sees competition is really important. Oh, dwarfs, I love you so much. Rarely looks on others with lust, but dreams of raising a family. That's going to be difficult for you, my friend. You see... Oh gosh, do you think anyone's had the talk with him? You might not know. It's not my responsibility to give him the talk. Okay, values parties and merrymaking in the abstract, but is rarely happy or enthusiastic. Finds helping others emotionally rewarding. Okay. Greedy streak, likes a little incitement now and then. Maybe this could be our like bookkeeper, broker kind of person. Let's go with bookkeeper broker for now, and let's give him some persuasion, a little bit of persuasion, not persuasion, negotiation, a little bit of appraiser, and a little bit of record keeper. I'm mostly giving these like one rank in each skill just so that I'll be able to tell them apart later. Slap you on a random dwarf? Absolutely. I will slap you on a random dwarf Molotov Slurpee. Let's slap you in the next dwarf before we even read it. We'll see what you turn out to be. I'm just going to put people's Twitch handles in there for now. If you want something different, just let me know. I'm fine with that. I'm good, says Orblel. Can only read that as a Swedish/Norwegian Orblel. Anyway, Molotov Slurpee. Thinks friendship is important, respects the law. Thinking friendship is important is actually a bad thing in the current version because it's really hard to get the dwarfs to socialize. There's some bugs in the system, so you might wind up sad again. We'll do our best. Avoids physical confrontations. Okay. Works to square this natural tendency with its respective martial prowess. Okay. Not grateful, is polite, swayed by the emotions of others, compassionate, talks slowly when he's annoyed. That's an interesting little quirk. Alright, I'm not seeing this one as being particularly inclined towards anything, but his dream is creating a great work of art, so let's go with Craft Dwarf. Let's go with, we'll just start with Stone Crafter, a couple ranks, get some crafts going. You were a crafter last time, too. Okay, this one. Knitting a squid, slap on a random dwarf. You're going on this one, I haven't actually read it yet. Knitting squid. Here we go. See who you are. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry I'm always itching my nose. I hope it doesn't look horrible. The air is just very dry. And I am quite sensitive to it, so I get itchy. Born to be a bone carver. Well, you're a stone carver for now. We'll see if we can graduate you to bones eventually. Alright, so knitting squid. Sees power over others as something to strive for and values cunning. Dreams of crafting a masterwork. Interesting. Quick to anger. Oh dear. Often cheerful but quick to anger and likes to brawl. Oh no. We've got a problem dwarf here already, and we're not even at the fort yet. Tries to keep his things orderly. This sounds like a military dwarf, if I'm honest. But he does think before acting. That's good. Alright, knitting squid, you're gonna have to be a soldier at some point, but we don't really need a soldier right at the start, usually. And maybe we will make you a soldier. I don't usually start with any soldiers. If you give them ranks in a weapon, do they start with a weapon? Please don't carve our bones while they're still in us. a magic system. There's vampires, were-creatures, and zombies. And I think they are actually working on a magic system now. Give them weapons. Yeah, this one needs weapons. Why don't we say Axeman? Shouldn't that say Axe Dwarf? That's weird. Let's say Axeman as well as Woodcutter, so we can get some use out of you at the very start. Okay. Yeah, there's necromancy. I think they did say they were working on some kind of actual magic system for the future, but I don't know what the status of that is. I think right now they're really focused on getting the game ready for the Steam release. Big news. Don't give them a weapon if they're prone to random violence. Oh no, they're getting a weapon. Knitting Squid's getting a weapon. Knitting Squid's got an axe. They're going to put it to good use. And if we wind up needing to fight something, Knitting Squid is the one who seems least likely to be traumatized and get PTSD, which is an extraordinarily common problem in the current version. Lumberjack Dwarf. Yes, we are heading for fun. That's the whole point. As I mentioned, I don't normally really try to make a fortress that lasts for ages and ages, because it will eventually just suffer FPS death. And again, in the current version, stress is so wildly unbalanced that almost every fortress dies to tantrum spirals anyway, so might as well have fun while it lasts. All right. Here we go. Aban. Aban? I like Aban. It sounds nicer. You give him a sponge axe? I do not believe so. I don't think we actually have sponges in the game. Sorry. Okay. Great respect for fairness. Values artwork. Sees no value in holding back complaints and concealing emotions. All right. It's me. I might have to name this one Ira. Dreams of crafting a masterwork. This could be a mason, maybe. We do still need a mason to start off with. Seeks out exciting and adventurous situations. Oh, no, it's not me. Not me. Can be happy and optimistic. Easily fall in love. Develop positive attachments. Thinks she is fairly important in the grand scheme of things. Oh, I like her. Yeah, she's me. Feels envious of others. Calm demeanor. Can sometimes act without deliberation, so we're not identical. She can handle stress, not me at all. Doesn't focus on material goods, prefers to present herself modestly, finds obligations confining. Interesting. Well, I am gonna nickname this one Ira, because this is the most like me that we've seen. And it's only fair if I'm putting your names on the line, put my name on the line too. I'm gonna go with Mason for now, which means these last two are gonna have to be minors, because we need a couple of minors to start with. Sponge wood. Lumberjack. That's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna sleep all night and work all day. Okay. So these are gonna have to be minors. Let's just make sure there's not some really huge reason why they can't be. Finds those in engaging trip disgusting. Disgusted by capitalism. Interesting. We have a socialist dwarf. Well, you're in the right society. Until we start making coins. Doesn't care about nature. Doesn't care about craft or shit. Dreams of mastering a skill. Perfect minor. Sweet. Okay, I am definitely maxing out the minors, because we need a lot of digging real fast at the start. And the last one. She's working hard is a foolish waste of time and disregards tradition, but dreams of mastering a skill, which, again, the easiest skill to master is mining. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with mining for you as well. That works out perfectly. Let's take a look at our stuff. We get a couple picks, couple battle axes, as per usual. As always, they've left out one of the drinks. We're going to take all of the possible drinks. Any requests for animals? Any requests for animals? I always bring usually some birds. Pick a type of bird to raise. We'll always bring a couple of dogs, because dogs are so useful. We'll train them up eventually. And I usually bring a cat. It eventually gets itself killed, but... Capybaras? Wait, can we bring capybaras? No. We can't bring capybaras. Sorry, that's the list. Yeah, I don't see capybaras. Unfortunately, capybaras are lovely. Oh, I do want to, take a quick look at their favorite foods, because one of the biggest causes of stress in the current version, aside from getting caught in the rain, which apparently causes PTSD in 90% of dwarfs, is not being able to have decent meals, which unfortunately doesn't mean the quality of the meal. It means whether it contains their very favorite food, and if it doesn't, they consider it garbage. So this one prefers giant elephant, kangaroo cheese, and soft wheat beer. Can we get any of those? What was it? Kangaroo? Oh, I've already forgotten. Kangaroo cheese. Oh, giant elephant, kangaroo cheese. I don't think we'll be able to get kangaroo cheese. No. No giant elephant. And we definitely can't get the booze. So this is the problem, is they will pick an ingredient at random from the entirety of all foods possible to obtain in the game, even if it's not possible for your civilization to get it. So sometimes it's literally impossible to give them foods that they like. Sheep. We could get sheep. We could get sheep. Soft wheat beer. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. I don't have anything to drink tonight except for water. You go about milking a kangaroo? They're mammals. I mean, right? Yeah, they're mammals. Marsupials count as mammals. Okay, this one prefers giant bushmaster and Perry. Giant bushmaster. I don't know what that is. Somebody look that up for me. Can't get that, and can't get the Perry. So, can't get what you like. They're all going to eventually succumb to depression because we can't get these things. Okay, yellow bullhead and soft wheat beer. Yellow bullhead. Can't get that. And we already have all the booze we can get, so this one can't be satisfied. Louse and turnip wine. I know we can't get turnip wine. I'm pretty sure we can't get louse. Because that's just... we can get louse brain. Does that count, or does it have to be specifically louse? Can you milk platypuses? If they count as mammals, then they must produce milk, right? It must be theoretically... You probably wouldn't get very much out of it. Let's bring some louse brains, as this is one of the few that we can actually bring. And that's for... Oh, that was for knitting squid. Knitting squid, you've got an axe and your favorite food. You're gonna be fine. Otiosities, welcome to the stream. Top tier cheese with patrician dwarven palate is whale cheese. Oh, goodness. Platypus is... Okay. And now we know, is that true about Awful? Are those true facts? Bushmaster is a snake. Oh, okay. Thank you. I learned so much from Dwarf Fortress. I never realized how many types of macaque there were. Alright, helmet snake, swamp whiskey, and barley flour. We will not be able to get... Okay, we won't be able to get any of that. Water buffalo cheese, plum wine, and kaniwa flour. Is it kaniwa? Kaniwa? Those are all human ones, I think, so we won't be able to get that. And dwarven ale. Dwarven ale? We've got dwarven ale. Let's bring 60 dwarven ale. So we have 2 dwarfs who we will be able to satisfy until the louse brain, the prepared louse brain, runs out, and then we'll have 1. Can we catch lice? In animal traps, maybe? It probably depends on whether there are any around. Okay, now another thing that I like to do to save points is, as you'll notice, the pigtail thread costs 12 points each, but spider silk thread, let's go with brown recluse spider silk thread, is only 6 points each, so you can save quite a few points. We'll go with your regular cave spider silk cloth now. Same with the bags and the ropes. Or we can bring leather bags, which are the same price. Let's get the silk bags. Let's get the nice ones. And ropes. Yeah. Cool. Can be trained and lay large clutches of eggs. Which ones can be trained? Not lice, surely. You mean the bushmasters? The snakes, surely. I guess you could probably train lice. Train them to jump. Okay, so someone requested sheep. That's the ewe and the ram are sheep, right? To nip to the shop. If you could get me some beer, that'd be great. Don't have any beer tonight. Otherwise, I'm good. Thank you. Have a good trip to the shop. Ran out of milk. Well, we'll be able to get milk from the animals pretty soon. Don't worry. We'll get sheep's milk. Yeah, these are the sheep. I thought so. Sometimes how about a bird? Because we want eggs. We can bring just regular old chickens, ducks, geese, guinea fowl, or peafowl. Peafowl are kind of fun. I think they have the biggest animals, so they're the best for meat. Or they're the best for eggs. They're best for something. Any preferences, folks? Otherwise, I might go for, no allergies. Oh, don't give the Addams brothers any ideas, because they'll definitely add allergies to the game if you give them half a chance. Ugh, thank you for that beautiful image, Molotov Slurpee. All right. Oh, and there are turkeys. It's November. You know what? Let's bring turkeys. Oops, not the babies. We don't need to wait for that. Couple of gobblers, couple of hens. I'll bring another male dog. We've got 12 points left. Maybe just bring some more louse brain. Honestly, because I don't know if we're going to be able to replace that. I think we're good to go, except we do need to name the fort. Cult Helms, Tower Shield. Now, again, my goal this time is to try not to succumb to stress. Now, that may happen by having the fort die some other way, violently. But maybe something kind of chill. Sword Market, Eagle Dagger. That's interesting. Bank, Freckle Manor. Oh, I like Freckle Manor. I'll go with Freckle Manor. We'll name the group. Meanwhile, start thinking of ideas for symbol. Think of an animal or a plant or something that you'd like us to have for our symbol, folks. I would love some suggestions for that. The Canyon of Judging. That's sort of, arrogant? I might leave it at the Canyon of Judging. It conjures up an interesting image in my brain. I'm gonna leave it. And the symbol. So the symbol we can't randomly generate. We can let the game pick something for us entirely without getting to test different ones, or we can create one ourselves. I do like creating one myself. So, you know what? You know what we can do? Goodness, there's so many. You know what we can do? We can do a capybara person. I guess capybara man is the genderless one. And I just and unnumbered plural of capybaras. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. Capybara man surrounded by capybaras. How's that? Does that satisfy the desire for capybaras? That'll be our symbol. And we need to name the symbol, not the granite dabbler. Something to do, something chill, right? Something friendly and loving. Copper cult? No. Ten steak. Remarkable hames. What's a hame? I actually don't think I know what a hame is. Somebody in the chat, look up the word hame for me, or if you already know what it means, tell me what it means. I definitely read and heard that word before, but I actually cannot think of a context where I've heard that word. So I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's appropriate or not. Spelling H-A-M-E. Hame. The remarkable hame. Can't decide if that's a good name or not, because I don't know what a haim is. Again, we're learning so much from Dwarf Fortress today. It's wonderful. There's just so many words in here. We could just come up with something, something random. Part of a yoke for an animal, like a horse. Okay. So I've probably read it in like a fantasy novel or something. The Remarkable Hames. You know what? I kind of like it. I'm going to keep that. And we're going to hit Y for done. And we're going to save our profile. Streaming. And I think we're ready to go. We've used all our points. We've got all our jobs. Let's do it, folks. Let's go. Or Scottish variant for home. Oh, okay. That works too. Okay, we've arrived. After the journey from a mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Cadol Zalis. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings ere the cougars get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins here at this place. Rabid Deduk, Freckle Manor. Strike the earth. And now we've got to give it a minute. We did use a smaller embark area, so this should not take as long as it usually does. Looking up on Google, it came up with the clothing brand. Goodness. So we've got all kinds of different meanings for haim. Interesting. And here we are. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting, to be honest. Got white sand, so we have a source of sand for glass if we need it. This will be sand, loamy sand. This looks like clay. Oh, silt. And then stone. Oh, wow. So this is quite deep. But we're kind of on the wrong side of it. What is this blue? Oh, it's cobaltite. Okay. Well, I did say everywhere for mineral occurrence. Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can really get down there, can we? Can we get down over here? I guess we could. Nah. No, we couldn't even. We couldn't even get down there from up here and dig into the cliff. So we're on the wrong side. We're on the wrong side of the cliff. Well, what do we got for trees? We're going to have plenty of fruits and nuts. Cacao, kapok, coconut, papaya. Yeah, we're going to be good. Also a biblical name meaning banishment of grace. Wow. More of a weird lake than a waterfall. Yeah, I mean, I guess there is a waterfall there. Technically. I'll just unpause for a second. No. Oh yeah, there we go. There is a waterfall there. Water just needed time to start. But we can't really make use of that for now. It's too far down. And we've got some cobwebs here. Brown recluse spider silk. Interesting. Alright, well, we got plenty of wood. We're just going to have to dig in as per my usual. I was thinking that we would just dig into some cave walls, but I guess not. So we'll get plants. Oh, we don't have a plant gatherer. So what do we got? Lots of fish and a platypus. Speaking of platypuses, and a hornbill. Okay, how about the farmer? We'll give you plant gathering for now. And a Welsh word for gossip. Platypi? Is it though? I'm not sure that it is. Let's get our miners. How are we gonna do this? This isn't what I was expecting. It never looks the way I expect it to look. Let's go down a few levels before we start doing anything significant. And maybe just do a little storage area right here. Just so we can get everything inside. Hi, Aspen. And hello, Beluk. Am I pronouncing it right? I've had quite the pronunciation lessons today. Oh, thanks for following, Aspen. You've entered in an odd part in the conversation. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm a little sleepy because it's dark out. The days are very short now. But I'm good. We've just embarked. We still have some unnamed dwarfs, so if anyone wants a dwarf, let me know and I'll give you one. Thought you were already following. I don't know if you've actually caught any of my streams on here. I was streaming on YouTube before. I don't do that anymore. This is only like my 5th stream on Twitch, so that's probably why you weren't following. I wasn't really streaming. Alright, let's start with this. Oh, what did we get for animals, by the way? A horse and a camel. Shucks. I was actually kind of hoping we might get a, was it water buffalo? I think somebody liked water buffalo milk or something like that. Cool. All right. So let's follow the miners down. Okay. Hematite already. So, wow, yeah. Okay. When I said mineral occurrence everywhere, it took me very seriously. Should we dig a tunnel all the way down to the bottom? I don't know. For now, let's just let them, Oh, this was a mistake. I should have gone down one more level. We've got all these tree roots here. We're gonna have to be filling in holes in the ground up here. Gosh darn it. I'm a fool. Look at that. The wood's falling through the holes. Alright, well, let's immediately cover up... oh, gosh, where are they? It can be hard to tell sometimes where the holes are. Is it... Where's my cursor? There it is. There's open space. Is it just the one? Oops. Might just be the one. Cool. Cats? We've got one cat for now. I'll probably get some more cats later. Okay. Just doing everything stockpile here. Okay, we don't have most of those things anyway, but just to get everything underground. And then let's go down to the bottom here. Let's set a hotkey. And this will be starter fort. So we can jump back and forth really easily. And starter fort. We're going to want... We're going to need at least a dormitory to start with. That's probably big enough. Get a hallway out this way. We're gonna need some workshop space. Let's do like a double hallway right here. We need a dining room. Stick that there. Some more stockpile space. I haven't really thought about how I want to do the workshops and stuff like that, but for a starter fort. We don't need all that. I'm drifting off as I speak. I like the simple graphic style, but for beginners it's confusing. Yeah, if you're not used to it, it can definitely... I understand why newcomers find it a little intimidating to look at. I've been playing this game for 12 years, so to me, it's all very, very clear. But yeah, it can be tricky for new players, for sure. I get that. I understand why some people prefer tile sets. But I don't like using them. because they look wrong to me. If you have any questions, by the way, or if you're having trouble seeing anything, you want any explanations, please let me know. I am happy to explain and to assist. Yes, it's very Matrix, Trunkara. Game does not need awesome graphics to be awesome. Absolutely correct. And also, people's idea of what graphics are awesome differs from person to person as well. I like these graphics. And I also like, you know, pixel art. I like low poly 3D graphics and things like that. So, all right. Let's get a Mason's Workshop just set up just out here. Hopefully we're not going to have any awfulness to deal with yet. We've just got animals so far. Carp! Okay, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Oh, you're colorblind. Yeah, I've often thought of that. This must be a particularly difficult game for colorblind players. I mean, you can certainly get all the information you need without the colors. As long as the contrast is high enough that you can see the symbol, you can always use some command to see what it is, but it's just such a useful shorthand to see like what color my dwarf is. On the other hand, I'm not sure how to make a game like this colorblind friendly, because there are so many different things that need to be representing with just little characters. We can fight off the carp. We will fight off the carp. World of Warcraft. I never played Warcraft or World of Warcraft. I somehow missed all that. I never had money, and Warcraft cost money. World of Warcraft cost money. I mean, I was never that big into strategy games either, so I didn't play the original. Let's get 4 hatch covers. Some doors, and a table and chair. Let's also make a carpenter's workshop and get a couple of beds. We don't have a carpenter, actually. Who's idle? Who's got nothing to do? You, Stonecrafter. Guess what? Molotov Slurpee. You are our carpenter now. So we don't have any crafting for you to do yet. We're just getting the basics done. Whoa, hold on a sec. Why are they putting... Okay, we need a refuse stockpile. Stat. This is gonna go very, very bad very quickly. And we're gonna allow corpses in there as well. Yep. Okay. Continue. Carry on, dwarfs. Yeah, usually I am very adamant about insisting on colorblind modes and all kinds of accessibility features in games. For a game like this, I just don't know how they would do it. How else could you communicate what you need to communicate given that you're restricted by the ASCII? At least the symbols are different. And of course, you can customize the color palette. I have a customized color palette here because I can't handle the high contrast of the default color palette. This is Krugsmash's color palette. If you don't know who Krugsmash is, you need to fix that right away. Go on YouTube, search Krugsmash, and watch his videos. He makes the best, highest quality, and most accessible Dwarf Fortress videos in the world. We can break this wagon down now, can't we? Because I think there's probably some holes. Yeah, I think there's some holes underneath that need to be filled in. Set of mappings. Each mapping color is difficult to perceive. Yeah, it is possible for each gamer to modify their own color palette, of course, but that's also a lot of work to do. Has anyone made a colorblind friendly... I guess it would have to be specific to the type of colorblindness given the nature of the game. Palette for this game? I would actually be very interested in that. It would be great if somebody has... Hey, what's my... Excuse me. You have no job. I gave you the wrong job. Well, that's my fault then, isn't it? Come on. We need beds, or everybody's going to be sleeping on the ground outside, and that's going to go very poorly very quickly. Okay. Just make all the beds. Thank you. Do we have our hatch covers? What is the floor hatch? Capital H. There it is. There we go. So at least we have a door we can lock. Do we have some doors? Speaking of which... First, no, we don't have any doors yet. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm glad to hear that somebody has made colorblind palettes available to folks. That's awesome. I don't remember what I was actually in the middle of doing here. I feel like what is everyone up to? Constructing stuff, digging, gathering plant. Okay, everyone's up to something. That's fine then. As long as people aren't sitting around doing nothing while I sit here and just chatter away. Okay, they are sitting there doing nothing now. Who has nothing to do? The woodcutter and the expedition leader. Actually, I need to. Who are you? Who are you? Melville. Are you the one that I gave the, Yes, okay. You, I need to assign. You're gonna be the manager, and I know you need an office, but you're just gonna have to chill out for a little bit. You're the broker, and you're gonna be the bookkeeper. And... no, here. Another table and chair. Another table and chair. Hey, yeah. So now I'm having my trouble. Sanctum Spirit Stone, is that right? Unfortunately, Twitch has decided to give me dark blue for your name, and I have a black background behind it, so I'm having a hard time reading it. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Looks okay. Think you try it next time. Yeah, let us know how it goes, because that's awesome. I would like to be able to point people at that, because I have been trying to get some friends into Dwarf Fortress who are colorblind and are concerned about that. So if there's a good color palette available for them, that's awesome news. Spectacular. How we doing down here? We still don't have doors? Who's our... It's me! Oh no! Hey me, stop slacking off! Get to work! I do name dwarfs, yeah. If anyone in the audience here who has not been given a dwarf yet would like a dwarf, please let me know and I'll give you a dwarf. We've got a few unclaimed. It's first come, first served, and I'm just gonna give you a random one unless you manage to specifically snag a specific one. You would like one? Do you have a preference? We've got 2 miners, herbalist, and the expedition leader. And, oh goodness, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Herbalist. All right, herbalist it is. View unit. Customize. Yasmin. Okay, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Was that a yeah, you would like a dwarf? Or was that a yeah, I pronounced your name right? Fuck awful. Not labeled for which type of color blindness they are. Well, that's easy to scroll the page, select one card. That's good. At least there's something there. That's awesome news. I'm really happy to hear it. Let's start moving workshops down here. We are going to need to craft Dwarf's workshop. And I want to get some nest boxes set up for these birds already. Do we have... Nope. Okay, finally got one door. Come on, me. You need to carve that stone faster. Sanctum for miner. Sweet. Welcome back, Molotov Slurpee. Did you get what you needed to get? Was your trip successful? Sanctum. We've got a miner. Cool. Alright. If you've got nothing to do, I gotta give you something to do. We don't have anything set up where you could do something productive with your time off, so let's just have you gather plants too. And I'll designate some more plants to be gathered. Because obviously that's an important part of this. There we go. Plenty of plants. Go get them. Got some things. Meager shop for quality. That's a shame. Is it a better than nothing situation at least? Come on, me. Here we go. All right, we got 2 doors. The miners have not finished their jobs yet. Oops, not there. There.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh, thank you for following me, Sanctum Spirit Stone. I appreciate it. I think I'm like 11 off from the affiliate rank now. Which is not too bad considering this is like my 5th ever stream. Oh goodness, yeah, that's a big temperature difference, huh? Alright, let's let them mine this out first. Get the proper room size. Of course, there's a piece of stone blocking the door. Love that. Come on, come on. We got a table and chair yet? We do not. Be the first up. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Yasmin. I'm kind of torn on the whole subscribers thing because I already have Patreon and I already have all my rewards linked to Patreon. And also, I hate Amazon. I don't like the idea of them getting money because of me. This is a dormitory now. I mean, if people really insist that they want to become my subscribers, once that becomes available, I'm not going to forbid it, but please do not feel obligated to give me money through Twitch. Especially since you're already maybe my oldest patron, certainly one of my oldest patrons, and you're already supporting me. You're already doing so much. Okay. Any more doors coming? We don't. Patron and sub to Sav too. You're very generous, Asmund. You are always a great supporter. It is appreciated. We need to get these animals inside. Come on, me. Listen, me. How are you doing? I'm gonna check in on me. Feeling satisfied at work. Satisfied improving masonry. Satisfied at work. Satisfied at work. Satisfied remembering work. Okay. Felt fondness talking with a friend. A casual whisper of Oak. Just casual. We keep it casual, me and Oak. I don't pray like all the time. Oops. Watch out for my microphone. But relationships. I'm already friends with everybody. Actually, who am I worshipping here? The Gem of Warding. Oh, that's the deity of the Gem of Warding, okay. Most often takes the form of a male dwarf associated with caverns and mountains. Well, that's boring. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, what dwarfs do my people worship? Anir Igest Lanzil. Whoa! This is an actual entity, not just a deity. A male dwarf associated with pregnancy, marriage, and oaths. Interesting. Oh, okay. These are just books that were written about this god. That's fine then. Same. Very popular. Oak. Okay. I already worship Oak. I already know. Shedim. Form of a male dwarf. We got all these male dwarf gods associated with the stars, the night, and the moon. Oh, that's interesting. Those are not things that are commonly worshipped by dwarfs. Atrid. Male dwarf associated with birth and rebirth. Ooh, interesting. We've got like a reincarnation god here. And a male dwarf associated with the stars, the night, and the moon. Oh, did we already do this one? Okay. All right, then. We are going to need an office. For our what have you missed in the last few minutes? You left this morning. Oh, you're so sweet, Austin. Thank you. No hilarious tragedies yet. We're just kind of getting settled in here. Just trying to get the basics thrown together. Let's throw up a table and a chair. More doors yet. Oh, it just takes so long to get stuff done in the beginning. Oh. Don't make me cry on stream, Yasmin. Need more doors. Need more of me. Okay. Most of them are just hanging out outside. Oh, the miners don't have a job. Alright, well, we need to give the miners a job. Oh, and we have the craft workshop all set up here. Okay, first let's make a couple of nest boxes. We're gonna need... Let's do the rest with mugs, because nobody likes to drink booze with their bare hands. Meanwhile, let's dig down a few more levels and start making like the proper fortress, I guess. I always feel like it takes forever to plan things out and make them look nice. In a bad place. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope we can cheer you up at least a little bit. At least give you something fun to think about. Let's make this wider. Let's make this a nice wide hallway. We are going to need bedrooms and temples. Temples are going to be important. A door shop or carpentry business. I think I'm missing a joke. Let's do decent-sized bedrooms. Let's use the mouse for this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do a row of 7 here. 1 for each starting dwarf. And well, let's start with that. And then once this is done, we'll change this dormitory into a temple. There we go. Actually, no. No, I don't like that. Even though this is temporary, I want it to look nice. There we go. Can always get worse. Yeah, it can always get worse is always true. But that doesn't necessarily make things any better, you know what I mean? It's not actually a helpful thing most of the time to think about. Get that office going. Need to get people working. Nobody's idle now. That's good. Let's get a kitchen and a brewer going as well. Still here. Kitchen. Start getting some decent food made. Actually, I don't remember what I was going to set this area for, but let's make this a food stockpile. So this is a meeting hall. Let's get the animals inside. Although actually, no, I need to make a pasture for the sheep, don't I? Okay. Well, that'll keep everyone busy for a while. More door. Oh, I get it. Okay. Make some wood walls up here. Which means I'm gonna need more doors. Let's just do this for now. What construction? Oh, gosh. I'm gonna get rid of this one first. Because if we keep the sheep down in here, they're gonna starve to death because they need to graze. They're grazing animals. Still no door. Gosh darn it. Can probably take out the carpenter's workshop. It's up here. Move that down in here. Suspended constructions already. Ah, love it. The curse of the curse of making constructions. Any kind of large construction. Every other order is going to be canceled because one of the logs from one of the other parts is in the way. And they can't move it because it's tasked for one of the other parts. So much fun. It's always good fun. Mason me, you better be working fast. This is another table and chair. What do you mean needs table? Oh, is it still in the workshop? Everyone's too busy making walls. What do we got for food in here? What did we find? Blood amaranth, bitter melon, red spinach. I like spinach. Cool. Okay. So go. Oh, are those? Is that a bee? Honeybees! Oh my goodness, friends, we're gonna have honey. We're gonna have honeybees. This is happening. I've just decided. Honeybees it is. So how are all you folks doing? All the rest of you folks. Yes, we're gonna be covered in bees. There's another cancellation. Good, good. All going according to plan. Is this one canceled? Suspended? Oh. Uh-oh, they're starting to go to sleep. Don't sleep. Okay, can finally put this door here. And we can make this office. And assign it to Melville. Yay! And now, highest precision. I need to know all of the things we have. I need to know all of them. I need a list. I need you to write me a list. Write me a list, please. Start getting these doors in here. Always running out of doors. Oh, I have a manager now, actually. I can just order up a bunch of doors, can't I? Ooh, what is this? Making doors out of cinnabar. Is cinnabar actually useful for anything? Yeah, wax crafts. Well, wax crafts are pretty useless. But we can make them. We have them available. Always good to have options. Cinnabar. I feel like cinnabar is used for something. Maybe not. Cinnabar. No, it's just stone, I guess. Just pretty. I think it's more valuable, though, isn't it? I want to say it's more valuable. Unsuspend. Hey, could somebody maybe get rid of that floor real quick for me? Can you just move, can you get rid of that floor so that I can build the rest of the... Anyone? Hey, hey guys. Somebody wanna... It's still there. If somebody could just... Who was our wood crafter? I don't remember now. It wasn't Yasmin. Was it Molotov Slurpee? It was. Who is now making crafts. Ah, right. Okay. How many are there left to make? Oh, it's the last one. All right. Get on up here, friend. Take care of this, will ya? Can't anyone remove constructions? I feel like this should not be... I have done this correctly, right? Remove construction. Yeah, it's already labeled. An ore for mercury? Yeah, no, that's not in the game. That's what cinnabar is. I remembered cinnabar being an ore for something, but yeah, you're right. It's for mercury, which is not in the game. All right, I'm a little confused. Okay, yeah, break down the workshop, and then can you break the floor too, please? If you could just... No. Okay, hold on. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting the plants in the stockpile. Splendid. Oh, I did want to put a food stockpile down here, specifically just for the foods. Oh, I feel like I should clear out all the stone and stuff as well. I can do that once we move down to better quarters, right? And these are pretty much done. So let's get specifically 7 more rock doors. 7 rock cabinets. And what is it? Coffers. 7 rock coffers. And you know what? Let's give everyone a statue. You're my starting 7 and I love you. And I think you all deserve statues. Went up a semi-active volcano. Saw a cinnabar flower. Goodness. Yeah. Be safe. Don't breathe in toxic chemicals. Why is no one... Okay, seriously. Remove designation. Done. Remove construction. This one. Do it up, please. Why is no one doing this? Seriously. Anyone in the chat, any idea why this is not being done? This cannot be that low priority of a task. I swear you dang. I'll get these ones done anyway. I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot here. I really don't feel like I'm asking for a lot. They just... Why are there so many... Why haven't the plant gatherers brought the plants in, though? You sniffed toxic fumes. Don't do that! Yasmin, we need you to not get injured and damaged from toxic chemicals, please. Come on now. Don't do that. Is cinnabar pretty? I've never seen it, I don't think. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Over 10 years ago. Alright, well, don't do it again. Oh, finally! Oh, thank you so much. Who is that? Is that it's Molotov Slurpee? Thank you, Molotov Slurpee, for finally getting this done. Finally. Please not while someone is standing on it. Please not while someone is standing on it. We don't have a hospital yet. Come on. There we go. I don't understand why you can't build a constructed wall on top of a constructed floor, but you can't. So it doesn't matter whether I understand or not. Cancerous benzene smells so nice. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. So, actually, I am going to have to ask you to break that workshop down so that we can put the sheep outside, I'm afraid. So, little mini dwarf me, please do. I'm gonna stick the zone here. The zone. And in this zone, I'm gonna put pen/pasture full of sheep. And the horse and the camel, because might as well keep them alive for now, I guess. I don't have any specific need to murder them at the moment. Okay, so these are all dug out. We're gonna have to, we don't have them already yet. Gonna have to deconstruct some of these beds. Okay. Get 7 beds. Got some more tables and chairs. Then let's build them. Then 2 people can eat at the same time. Cancels construct building. Unable to complete the cinnabar door. Well, I don't know why that happened. Did somebody manage to destroy a door? Or did it just get dropped somewhere? Be honest with me, dwarfs. Okay, everyone's got a bed. Or they will in a moment. Goodness, I've already been going for 1 hour and 13 minutes. How does it go so fast? Time flies when you're having fun with your people. And that's just a fact. Actually, this is one of those things where it's objectively a bad idea to do it. But I just need to do it. We're clearing out all the stone. It is a massive waste of time and totally unnecessary. And yet, gotta do it. What else can we make? Cabinets? We don't have cabinets yet. Do we have coffers? We do not. Okay. I'll just have to be patient then, won't I? Alright, everyone gets a bedroom. You get 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 a bedroom. I'm so sick of saying it. You get a bedroom. Okay, we're done. And I think garbage hauling is a high priority task as well. So everyone's gonna drop everything they're doing to move all the rocks. So standing in the doorway, maybe? Usually it'll just say that something is in the way though. And it's not on the list anymore, like it's been destroyed. Did something steal it? No? We don't have any, yeah, it would say item blocking site or person blocking site if it was just someone in the way. Cinnabar door just vanished into thin air. And it was never heard from again. Oh, we got the nest boxes? Okay. Okay. Food preparation areas are going to have to be in the sandy areas. Or not food preparation, but food growing areas. And I kind of like the, hello Saffron, welcome. They always look the same to you? Listen. It is, as someone else very eloquently put it earlier, it's like the Matrix. Once you get an eye for it, it is, there's a big difference, right? Look, I think even if you're not a player, right now, there are all these rocks. There are big circles, and there are these colored things here. These are gems, and these blue circles and stuff like that. Once they're moved out, the area will look much cleaner. Even if you don't really know what you're looking at, it just looks cleaner. And it is also a better idea to clean them out of the residence areas because sometimes stuff will get moved to block doors or things like that, and that can be problematic. But it takes them forever because they won't use wheelbarrows if they're dumping an item. They will only use wheelbarrows. I can reclaim these now. All of these. They'll only use wheelbarrows if they're going to a stockpile. Oh, speaking of stockpiles, we need barrels. Carpenter. What am I doing? We have plenty of wood, so let's make some wooden barrels. And we need a whole bunch of rock pots for drinks and foods. Drinks and foods. Actually, we can make the rock pots instead of the wooden barrels. Maybe save the wood for charcoal and stuff. I gotta get working on that soon, too. Said unable to construct cinnabar, or no, it said that the cinnabar door was lost or destroyed, which means a cinnabar door was crafted, and I designated a place for them to build it, and somehow between it being crafted and being placed in the doorway, it vanished, and it's no longer in the list. I don't know what happened to it. Somebody ate it? I don't know. Let's make like 60 rock pots. Let's just get it. Let's just do it. Molotov Slurpee is going to be very busy making rock pots. Yeah, you can get used to almost any kind of unusual thing as long as there's a pattern and a logic to it. We humans, we got crazy good brains, man. We sure do. All right, the animals are okay up here. I'm probably going to want to put a... oh, I should probably make these tightly closed, yeah? Don't want no animals slipping through the doors. At some point, I'm going to have to put some drawbridges in there to make sure that we're totally safe from any invaders. And even then, I don't have a roof, so... Cinnabar is brittle. Interesting. I am learning so much from chat tonight. Thank you all so much for teaching me things. I love it. I really love it. Okay, people are still dumping. It's already starting to look a little cleaner. Oh, summer has arrived. We have used our entire first season. Meep is in his sulking spot, by the way, folks. It's my cat. He was he was really chill most of the day, and then just before I started streaming, he started asking to play, and I was just like, I have to quickly eat some dinner, and then I have to stream for like at least 2 hours, and then I'll play with you. I will. I really will. I feel so bad. feel like a bad human sometimes. All right, we got a cabinet. Got one cabinet. And one coffers. So whose bedroom is this? Have they even been claimed yet? Oh, it hasn't been claimed yet. First come, first serve, folks. Do we have a statue yet? We do. I love looking at the statues when I haven't given specific instructions for what the statue's going to be. So do you think maybe they dropped the door and it shattered? Is that the implication there? I don't know if that's a mechanic in the game, but this is Dwarf Fortress, so maybe? Somebody has got a Dacite statue of forgotten beasts. Do we have anything more specific? No, it just says for 2 forgotten beasts. Interesting. Wait, do I like forgotten beasts? I haven't actually looked at my likes and dislikes yet. Aside from the food. Likes, slate, steel, lace, agate, I think it is, crystal glass. Ugh. Oh, God. It's always bad news if somebody likes crystal glass, because then if they get a strange mood, they might demand crystal glass for their mood, which, if you don't already have some, you can be in trouble. Giant chinchilla bone. That is a very specific thing to like. I feel like there's got to be a story behind that. The color amber, shields, ballista parts, and black-handed gibbons for their coloration. Prefers to consume helmet snake, swamp whiskey, and barley flour. She absolutely detests lizards. Well, that's unfair. Lizards are cool. I like lizards. We don't have a trade depot yet. Let's go ahead and make one. Because the humans might start to come in the summertime. Is it the summer is humans? I think the summer is humans. What does a strange mood mean? Well, that's a good question. Strange mood. We don't want to cover the beehive. Okay, it's right there. We're good. Actually, maybe let's not put it on the side with the beehive. Let's put it down here somewhere. A strange mood means that a dwarf... Sorry, give me a sec here. Somebody needs to get architecture turned on. Okay, there we go. Strange mood is a Dwarf Fortress mechanic. A dwarf will suddenly... there's a few different types of strange moods, but they'll go into a strange mood. They will claim a workshop, which means if somebody's working it, they'll just kick them out. You cannot control a dwarf during this time. And they've basically been divinely inspired to create something. And they will run around gathering materials. Again, you have no control over any part of this process. And if they find all the materials they want, which is usually dictated by their likes and dislikes, they will build a something out of those materials, and it will be an artifact, which means everything is of perfect quality. It can't be broken. I think all artifacts are magma-proof, and they're very, very valuable. If you start to get a lot of artifacts, then you can attract unwanted attention from those who want to steal your artifacts. The other thing is, if they don't get everything they need for the artifact, then you have problems, because they will eventually go insane, and they will either sink into a depression from which they will never come out and stop eating and drinking until they starve to death, or they will go berserk and start killing, or attacking people at least, and trying to kill them. So you don't want that to happen. So you always want to make sure you have all the needed things on hand that somebody might need. I didn't bring any crystal glass with me, so we got another statue. Divinely or not so divinely. Yeah, depending on the circumstances, it can happen where someone goes into what is called a fell mood. If they're really depressed, they go into a fell mood, they will... I don't know if I should spoil it, because it might happen. Hello, Cupo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Magma-proof, but not fireproof. Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize that. Magma-safe charcoal and soap artifacts. Soap. Ooh, that reminds me. I definitely want to make, like, some nice baths. Like a nice bathhouse with some soap. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be tough, because the water's way down. Oh, no, we've got river on the top, too. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Cool. Yeah, if someone goes into a fell mood, they do something bad to obtain their materials. I'm going to leave it at that for now. I don't expect that to happen during this stream, because that only happens when, like, things are going really bad in your fortress and everybody's really stressed out. I don't have anyone making food. which is criminal. So let's have them do that. And I need to give my miners something to do. So we've got bedrooms. We should probably make some more bedrooms, right? They won't be quite as nice. We'll do a... Actually, no, we'll do a 3x2. We'll do a 3x2. Because we might get some migrants pretty soonish. We need to have bedrooms ready. Otherwise, they're going to have to sleep in that tiny dormitory, and they're not going to be happy about it, I'll tell you that. Yeah, some dwarves under deep stress might get creative. That's one way to put it. Not even that necessarily creative. They have a very specific need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make 9 more doors. 9 more coffers. And 9 more cabinets. You know what? They don't get statues. Yeah, I said it. They're not important enough. They're not even here yet. We don't even know who they are. Oh, that's right. I was. Let's get a hotkey to here. This will be the farm's level. And also the animals level, I think. And eventually, once we breach the caverns, these animal areas will start growing moss and stuff, and we can put the grazing animals inside, which will be great. Bone carving intensifies, yeah, to say the least. I think that's enough for now. That'll be a lower priority, actually. Okay. What are we doing? I get terrible streamer brain, my friends. I really do. I can make a few more beds as well. So those bedrooms are not going to be very useful without beds. Have we built that? Oh, we did. I want to see what this other statue is. It's so exciting. Image of dwarves. By me. I made this. Well, it's not very interesting, me. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed. Should we smooth? I'll wait to smooth later. We're still removing the rocks and stuff. I gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. So what time zones are people in? I'm genuinely curious about this. Like, I am in Central Europe. It's been dark since like 5 o'clock, maybe earlier now. Is anyone watching this where it's still like daylight outside? Because I would be envious. I will be envious, and that's okay. Okay. Got those. I did say I was going to turn that dormitory into a temple, but you know what? I think it's good to keep a dormitory in case I get an overflow of dwarfs. So let's put the temple here. Three latitude degrees south. Yeah, it'll be dark there too. We got Southern California, 10:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. Central US. You people are from all over the world. Bright and freezing. Didn't vote for the darkness? No, I didn't vote for the darkness either. I was not consulted. But you know, Molotov Slurpee, we are foreigners here. We don't have the same rights to vote for the light levels as the locals would. We've got what, 3 or was it 4 gods being worshipped now? Bama dwarfs. Ah, there we go. It is a shame. Okay. We got this. And S-box capital N. It is! I was right. Get the nest boxes in there. And then we will... You know, I was gonna give them little cubbies, but I feel like this looks really rough. Let's dig those back out. And I think I can designate the zone here even though the walls are still there. I think it'll go through the walls. Yeah, it will. Okay. So we're going to pen pasture our turkeys. Oh, it's turkeys that I went with. Oh, right. Because it's November. I don't get to eat turkey in November. I mean, I could. It'd be kind of expensive. Tightly closed. And let's let the first batch... 12 eggs! Oh, heck yes. Let's have the first batch of each of the eggs, let it hatch. Sweet. So there's our turkeys, and we should probably start, like, growing some plants, maybe? Perhaps? I don't know, maybe? Like, I guess. Let's get some farms, right? And I always like to have, like, a little side area. Just for the seeds. It's not necessary. I don't think I've given anyone the farming job. And this is going to be tough now because we don't have that many dwarfs. Our herbalist is now making food and drink, which is pretty important. We got Molotov Slurpee making rock pots, also very important. I'm making statues, obviously of critical importance, but I'm the only one who's making doors and stuff like that, very important. Maybe knitting squid can be the farmer for now, since we don't have anything for him to go and kill. Big farm, little tiny turkey coop. It's efficient. They're fine. Each one of those squares is a square meter, and there's only 4 birds in there. They're fine. Yes, Yasmin is making food and drink. How does one acquire new dwarfs? They come in migrant waves. As long as your fortress is doing well, and as long as word reaches the mountain home that you're doing well, so you have to interact with traders and stuff, migrants will come to live with you. And they'll become members of your fortress. Also, if you have a tavern, and there's certain other things you can do that will bring outsiders from outside your civilization, like humans, elves, all kinds of people, and they can eventually petition to become part of your fortress as well. And you can have babies, but that's a very slow method, and you have no control over it, really. Knitting squid. You're a woodworker and a hauler. I think you're going to be a farmer as well. Just for now. It's not a very intense job. You don't have to actually, Oh, hold on. Who claimed it? Oh, it's knitting squid. You claimed that first one. You've got a statue of, forgotten beasts in your room. Nice. How are we doing with the... We got a couple more batches. Dacite. Realgar. 1 statue. They release spores. No, they don't release spores anymore, actually. You have to actually get them in a confined space together in order for them to even speak to each other, let alone breed. It's not great. It's real hard now. But it does happen eventually. Okay, there's plenty of room for those turkeys. Don't complain. Also, I love this. The turkeys will peck the ground and release worms and stuff for themselves to eat. Love it. All the little details of this game, I'm telling you. How's our cat doing? We've just got the 1 cat. If cats come with trade caravans, I will get another cat to keep this cat company. I just don't want to deal with too much. Legendary climber. Cat's a hunting. Let's follow the cat for a minute. You hunting? Just kind of sitting around? No job. This is the bottom left. No job. All right. Sheep doing okay. Sheep seem to be doing okay. Just let them go, really. So this area that they're carving out right now is going to be our temples. So the central one is going to be to no specific deity, so that just anyone can come in and meditate or whatever. The ones on the sides are going to be to specific deities, and I will commission statues of each of them as we go. Caves of Cud. Yeah, Caves of Cud, I think, is made by a Dwarf Fortress player, because I first learned about it on the Dwarf Fortress, the Bay 12 forums, which have been down all day, by the way. I don't know if they're back up now, but I was checking them all day, And they were down all day. I was thinking of doing a modded fort today. There's something called Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom that I really wanted to check out, but the manual and all the information for it is on the Bay 12 forums, and I couldn't get on there, so I thought, okay, we'll save that for another time. What statue is this? Statue of a dwarf. All right, I guess. So who's got each of these bedrooms? We've got Knitting Squid is first, an unnamed expedition leader. Yasmin, you've got the third one. Nobody, 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 and nobody. Okay. Well, now we know. Still down. It's been down all day. Don't know what's up. It's that 502 error. Happens on a fairly regular basis. Nothing to really be done, I think, other than just wait. What we got here? So this is how their personalities come into play. Ira likes black-handed gibbons. Ira does a statue of black-handed gibbons. That's how it goes. I tried Caves of Cud when it was first being released, and it was free, totally free game. I found it difficult to get into, probably because I was already playing Dwarf Fortress, and I was just like, I gotta start all over with a new game. So I didn't actually get that far. I have it on my Steam wish list, and every now and then I'm like, maybe I'll get it. Like, it goes on sale, and then I'm like, I don't need another sandbox, though, is the thing. I extremely don't need another sandbox. Okay. Slowly getting these rooms kitted out here. Dry lips in a moment. But if you adore the strange things that happen in that game, Dwarf Fortress has got you covered as well. I promise. And you can do adventurer mode in Dwarf Fortress, which is like a more traditional roguelike. Do I really need doors for the farms? Nah. Open air farms. Like the hippies have. Interface is polished. Yeah, they put more emphasis on making it user-friendly. Dwarf Fortress was not even, I don't think, intended to be a game to begin with. It was just intended to be like a world simulator. And the Addams brothers make it because they are obsessed and they love it so much. And they don't really... I mean, obviously at this point they are invested in making the experience pleasant, especially since they're trying to go to Steam, which is gonna... You gotta be a little more user-friendly on Steam. But overall, they've always kind of been very open about, like, look, we're not making it for you. We're making it for ourselves. Which, I respect. And obviously, a lot of people love the game, even though it's... And sometimes because, like, we feel a little bit of extra pride because we figured out how to play. 3 dwarves into Asite. Okay. But yeah, the Dwarf Fortress interface is not user-friendly in the slightest. No arguments from me. DF was a game. I mean, I think when they first started making it, they didn't set out to make a game. I think they set out to make a world generator. And then it turned into a game as they were making it. Is the story that I've heard. We still don't have the beds? Wait, hold on a sec. Whoa. Knitting Squid. Stop moving rocks. Am I gonna have to take you off of rock moving duty? I'm gonna have to take you off a rock. Is it... I think it's automatically considered refuse hauling if it's dumping, right? Maybe not. We really need those beds. Doors have been completed. Great. Oh, right. I need to make... First, let's designate the zones. These don't really need doors, actually. So this is going to be a little bit tedious. Add a location, temple. No specific deity. Oh my goodness! Okay. The ones with no worshippers we're not going to make temples to yet. We do have 4 that have worshippers here. So these are all of the deities of our civilization, I think. Yeah, Minecraft Adventure Mode is... First of all, it's not the main game mode, so it gets less attention in development. And it's also very fiddly, and it takes a lot of work to learn how to play it. I like watching Krug Smash play Adventure Mode. That's my favorite thing. Hello, Trunks. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you in the chat yet. If you have already spoken, I apologize profusely. Okay. Add location. Temple. So we've got Oak. Temple to Oak. Temple to Shedim. Temple to Aenir the Glosses of Venerati. Spectacular. And temple to Atrid. Okay. Now we need to make statues of all those. You just got here. Okay, I didn't miss you. I missed Saffron last time, and I didn't notice until too late, and I felt so ashamed afterwards. I'm glad I didn't miss you. Glad to have you here. They're talking about anime. I don't know. Feel free to take part in that conversation. I know basically nothing about anime. Oops, no. That's not what I want. Statue. One statue of historical figure. Oh my gosh. Is that... No. How do I find the deities, actually? Existing image? No, it's just our symbol. Should be historical figure, shouldn't it? Oh, there's so many. This is basically every historical figure that's ever existed in this world. And that's a lot. There's a lot of them. There it is. Okay. Why couldn't I search for it? Get a statue of Oak. Statue of Shemi or something like that. Surely I'll spot it on the list. Shedim. Excuse me. That's the one. What were the other two? Is this... This is not the most efficient way to do this. Anir, you guessed. Okay, Anir. Sorry, I'm ignoring the chat for a second here. I'm just gonna get this sorted. Anir. Henri. There we go. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress has got great controls. It's very user-friendly. What am I talking about? Same one. Oak. Oak. Shedim. Atrid. That was the last one. This is tedious as all heck, and yet it's pretty cool that I can do this. Oh my gosh. Deity. That's the one. Okay. Phew. What's going on in the chat? Oh my gosh. I missed so much. Hold on a second. Let me scroll up a little bit here. Hello, Guitar Spider. Welcome. Yes, it is a new fortress. I think I still got one unnamed dwarf, by the way. First come, first serve, if anyone wants to stick their name on a dwarf who might die horribly. Ginger beer. Ooh. Alcohol-free. I prefer alcoholic ginger beer, but it's quite hard to find here, actually. Played this last stream. Oh, and Crunkspline is here as well. Hello. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. In case I didn't, hello. And if I already did, hello again. Why not? Okay. Yeah, this one's got apple wine. Oh my gosh. Rub it in, why don't you? I didn't think to go and get a nice dwarfish brew before I started today. Guess who's having regrets now? Now the trick is, how am I going to get the right statue for each room? I'm going to have to go and find it and figure out which one it is. It's going to require a little bit of micromanaging. Okay, cabinet's completed. That's good. I'll wait until the rest are completed. Oh, we've got farms ready. Let's do like this. We'll make 4. And then we'll make a stockpile just for seeds. So here's how we do a stockpile just for seeds for our farmers, because underground here we can only plant mushroom-based foods. So we gotta go specifically in and find dimple cub spawn. Most of them are right next to each other, so it's okay. Go from the bottom. Rock nuts, sweet pod seeds, caveweed seeds, tailweed seeds, and plum pellet spawn. And that's it. And then we'll make a little stockpile just for our seeds. And there we go. And that's how you do it. Are oranges in DF brewable? Probably. Pretty much everything is brewable. And then we have to forbid those seeds in this stockpile to make sure they actually go down there. And, oops, we're gonna wanna forbid them from here as well. Actually, I think we're gonna disable food here now. I hope I don't regret that. I hope we have enough space down here for the time being. How's everyone doing? Let's pick a random dwarf. Check in on them. Annoyed dwelling upon having a drink without using a goblet, cup, or mug. Now, I want to be clear here. This doesn't mean they just had to drink booze without a cup. It means it happened sometime a while ago and they remembered. And they're like, oh, remember that time that I didn't have a cup? Oh, I'm in a bad mood now. This happens all the time. And once it starts cycling, there's almost nothing you can do. It's very frustrating. So far, however, Bemble is doing fine. Bemble is doing fine. Sea buckthorn wine. Interesting. Man, everyone's talking about different kinds of booze. I wish drinking alcohol didn't have to make me so drunk. If that makes sense. I like being drunk occasionally. Ooh, some migrants have arrived. We got new Dorfs. We got a farmer. Sweet. We're gonna have to set up a military pretty soon, I think. But yeah, often I just like the taste of alcohols, and I'm such a lightweight. We got a lot of farmers, friends. Is this a cat? It's a kitten! It's a male kitten, so when it grows up, we're gonna have lots of babies. I don't think cat explosions happen anymore. Why are we getting all the farmers? Cheesemaker. Well, there we go. That's it. We got an entire migrant wave composed of farmers. Oh my god. What are we gonna do with you idiots, huh? Alright, cave wheat. I'm gonna do cave wheat and pigtails for now. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna have enough seeds. So we'll do plum helmets for this one. Can do quarry bushes. They take more processing, and so do the sweet pods. And they require bags and stuff like that. Actually, no, quarry bushes don't require bags anymore, right? They require barrels, I think. Someone want to correct me? You people arguing about your boozes. Can't really blame you. As long as it remains civil. No drunken brawls in my chat, please. What do we got here? What are these? Oh, okay. These are the seeds from... Oh, and rice. Okay. These seeds can be cooked. We don't need those. Also, anything that can be cooked and brewed is only going to be brewed. Seeds, yeah. Cook everything that we can't grow. Obviously. What else are you going to do with them, you fools? Cook the rice seeds. I know we could plant them up on the surface, but I'm not going to. So, and please don't cook the booze except for the ale. Well, okay, we can cook a few of them. We have more of, but I just don't want to see all of our booze get taken away. Prepared orangutan brain? Where did that come from? Did we bring orangutan brain with us? Drunken brawls aren't really allowed in game either. If my dwarfs start having drunken brawls, then somebody's gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna have a zero tolerance policy. We're not gonna get far enough for drunken brawls tonight anyway. It's already been almost 2 hours, and I usually can't last much longer than 2 hours because my voice stops working. How are we doing here? We do have turkeys, for those of you who have joined recently. We do have turkeys. We have their eggs forbidden so that we're going to get baby turkeys. Because it's November. We're going to have a big old Thanksgiving. This chat needs a drunken brawl command. I don't have any commands. This is like my 5th Twitch stream. I am honored, by the way, that so many of you are here. If you haven't followed already, consider following. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Trunks. We just great minds. Me and you, we just connected. Just like that. I think I only need like 10 more follows to become Twitch affiliate, which is interesting. I never thought that I would use Twitch because I am such an avid hater of Amazon. All right. What I need to do now is I need to locate the statues. Actually, no, I don't need to locate them. That's right, I can do it this way. Statue. The first one was, oh gosh, I don't remember which. Copper Cathedral. This one was, no, that's not what I, details. Okay. Folks in chat, can I ask for your help, please? Can you, orangutan brains are allowed in chat. I don't mind. Yeah, your dwarf definitely sees the difference. And yes, I remember the Indiana Jones thing. Okay. Someone in chat, do me a favor and help me remember which temples are which. So, here we go. The Vigorous Sanctuary is no particular deity. Okay. Copper Cathedral is oak. Glittery Sanctum is Shedim. Shedim likes glitter. Okay. Vermilion Convent is Anir. And the Future Shrine is Atrid. I hope somebody wrote that down. Okay, so the Copper Cathedral, we want the statue to oak. Do we have the statue to oak? Now we can... Here we go. Yes, we do have a statue of oak. What is this one? Statue of... Okay, so that's not for a deity, that's for a bedroom. Okay, this is how we're doing this. Containers, and the last statue for the bedrooms. So our starting 7 have got their own bedrooms now. We're gonna need to get beds in here for the newcomers. How many newcomers did we get? We've got 7 now, so that's 5 newcomers. Well, you try, Guitar Spider, and I appreciate it. Still no beds. All right, hold on a second. Newcomers, guess what? One of you is 100% cheesemaker. You don't make cheese no more. You're a carpenter now. Congratulations, you've been promoted to carpenter. Nobody needs cheese right now. You can make cheese later. Please make us some pets. I do have the carpentry workshop, right? I do, yes. And he's already constructed the bed. Thank you. Oh, a clip. That is a clever way to do it. I can't actually watch it, so if any of you want to go jump on there. Don't worry, Asmund. We'll put the cheesemaker to work eventually. Right now, we're just trying to get all the basic stuff set up. It's early days here. It's only our first summer. Did we get our... Oh, for goodness... Needs carpentry. What is my carpenter doing? Knitting squid. What are you doing? Oh, I made you a farmer. Okay, actually, you don't have to be a farmer anymore because we have some actual farmers now. So you can go do wood cutting things. So things we still need to set up. Military. Proper dining room. We need a farmer's workshop so we can start shearing the sheep and milking them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can milk them. Oh, we get another statue completed, but I don't know which one it is. It'll be up here in this stockpile. We need to make a better stockpile down there as well, which is more conveniently located. Got some beds. Oh, there's the statue. Who is the statue of? It is of... Osna Apes Paint? Ira, you're getting a little too creative. This item is a well-designed image of Osna Apes Paint the Wolf Woman and Shedim, the deity of the stars, the night, and the moon. Actually, okay, that's really cool. The wolf is embracing, the wolf person, the wolf woman, is embracing Shedim. That's actually super cool, Ira. Well done. Well done, Ira. You did it. Congratulations. Okay, which one was Shedim? Someone in the chat, save me. Which one was Shedim? Vermilion Convent? No, wait, Shedim liked glitter, right? Glittery Sanctum? I think it was the Glittery Sanctum. I'm gonna double check. Glittery Sanctum details. Yeah, we did it! We did it, everyone. That's teamwork right there. There we go. That is a super awesome statue. I did such a good job on that statue. Start to get some more bedrooms set up here. By the way... Whoa! I don't know whose bedroom this is now, but this is an exceptionally designed image of Rovad Paintwork the Dwarf and Column Idol the Giant Grizzly Bear. Column Idol is striking down Rovad Paintwork. Oh no! Whose bedroom is this? So help me if this is my bedroom. It's Sanctum's bedroom. Sanctum, I don't know whether to say congratulations or sorry, but you do have a statue of a grizzly bear killing a dwarf in your room. Oh, goodness. These dwarfs, I'm telling ya. Start making some new bedrooms for the newcomers. And actually, I think I also commissioned some cabinets. Yeah, okay. Cabinets and coffers for these fine folk. But no statues. Only the starting 7 get statues. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's everyone up to? Is everyone busy? Most of you are busy. Pretty much everyone's busy. Ooh, this stockpile is filling up. All right. We need to make... What are our miners doing? Oh, they're dumping. They're dumping the stone. Oh, that's right. To regularly reclaim those. So, we're going to need a great big fancy dining room. For sure. Probably close to the stairs. We can put it here. Anyone know for sure, do taverns generate noise? I think only mining generates noise, right? That would upset a dwarf who's trying to sleep. I know it used to be that workshops did, but they definitely don't anymore. And I don't think taverns do either, so I think we're safe. Actually, you know, probably leave room for like a hallway here. Future bedrooms go in that direction. We can get we'll put some like food and booze stockpiles here. Mining, smoothing, engraving, brawls. Oh, do brawls actually cause sound? And if they do, how far does the sound travel? Because we do have a bedroom right here. I'm planning on putting like the food and booze stockpiles in these little outside rooms with the tables and stuff, and then the dance floor will be in here. This will just be a dining hall for now, but eventually I'll turn it into a tavern. So brawls might happen. And I don't want dwarfs who live in this region to start getting angry about all the noise. So if that is the case, I will probably move it further away. Although what will I put in between? Just more stockpiles, I guess. Well, this is fine. We're gonna need a lot of stockpiles for food. I'm gonna go for it for now. We can always move stuff later if we need to. It's just kind of a pain is all. And eventually we need to smooth all these walls as well. And we're gonna need a hospital. Matter of fact, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a hospital now. Eight tiles for mining and constructions, right? So not brawls then. I know the mining is gonna make noise for now, but they're just gonna have to suck it up. Make ourselves a hospital. Maybe with a little stock room. Oh, that's good for now. Brawls do not cause noise. Awesome. Thank you, Baka Awful, for checking. Oh, we've got another statue. Which has not been moved to the stockpile yet. Take your time, dwarfs. No, no, take your time. How about now? No? I'm patient, what? Of course I'm patient. Who's idle? Stop idling. And if you are idle, go and pray at least. Oh, that's a good point. We've got new dwarfs. Does that mean we have new gods that need Deller? Yeah, we do. Okay. We already got that one. No deity. We have an atheist. Wife. Oh, you brought your wife with you. Good. I hate it when they don't bring their relatives with them and then they complain constantly. Husband and wife here. Passing acquaintance. So we got an atheist couple here. And Anir. Okay, so Deller is the only one that doesn't have a temple yet, which we have an active worshiper of, so. Oops. So we'll get that one a temple as well. Digging, wood cutting, removing construction, radius 8. Engraving, carving, fortification, radius 4. Thank you very much. So everyone's going to be a little bit mags. We're eventually going to, of course, smooth out all the walls here. They're just going to have to deal with it because it's for their own good. Hopefully it doesn't give them miserable bad thoughts which lead to endless tantrum spirals. Oh, how about 10 tables and chairs? Oh wait, throne. 4, our new dining area. Got any more beds? We do. People need a place to sleep. I need one more. Spectacular. Bedrooms for everybody. Okay, let's start making... Oops, no, not that. You want to booze a stockpile. So we want Permit all varieties of drinks. Put those there. And then the other two we will put food stockpiles. I did not. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Let them finish. Let them finish the dining area first. Look at those little miners go. How are miners doing? How you doing? Accomplished miner. Sanctum, how you feeling? Finished up some work. It was very satisfying. Glad to hear that. Bitter after getting into an argument. Well, what were you arguing about? Don't argue with people. Seems like an easy thing to avoid, right? This one. Wow. Doesn't feel anything at work. Didn't feel anything after being unable to practice craft. Didn't feel anything after getting in an argument. You are distracted after being unable to practice a craft, though. We can give you a craft. But what? We have to make some more craft workshops. I know we still, we don't have a clothing industry. Things like that. Oh, another statue's been completed. We didn't ever replace the one from before. It is... Alana Glade Play the Elf. But that's not what I asked for. Oh no. Alright, you're gonna go in the no specific deity central area. For now. Which one am I missing? That is a nice statue, though. Look at that. Look at that color. Okay. Atrid. Atrid was top left, yeah? I am gonna double check. I don't trust myself. Yes. I gotta trust myself. I was right. Okay, so the one that is missing, which somehow I did not designate properly, is Aenir the Glosses of Veneration. And that's not what this one is. No. Okay. Aenir the Glosses of Veneration. Don't know why this happened, but we're gonna fix it. It's gonna be okay. There. This one. Yes. Please do it. Please do it. Please do it correctly. Thank you. There we go. Busy little dwarfs. Oh, I do also need to clear the stone out of these areas. Because of course we do. Nobody wants to go down to... Oh, crap. They had already... there we go. Okay. And... prepared food only in this one. And this one. All right, everything's fine. We fixed it. Everything's good. Okay, this one is ready. Another temple, too. It was Deller, right? Yes, one worshiper, Earth. And we need another statue. Of Deller. That'll be the one that's just Deller, associated with Earth. We did it. Oh gosh, this is going so well. Why is there a designation right there? I do not know. Could probably get rid of these as well. I don't need to go this way just yet. Have we got some of those tables and chairs in? We have not. I'm gonna build some more workshops. Oh gosh. Oh goodness me. Okay. Maybe expand this a little bit as well. We got too much food. It's a serious problem having too much food. We don't actually have that much food. Oh, probably because I haven't set these stockpiles to take from the other ones. Oh, this is gonna be so tedious. Easier way to do this. We'll just take out drinks and prepared food. And hope that they manage to move it before it all starts to rot. Okay. Miners are sleeping. We're all doomed. Everyone's doomed. Everything's doomed. I have not set these as bedrooms yet. Because I had other things to do. And I forgot. I'm not proud of it. Let's see if we can get these dwarfs all set up. We cannot, not yet. I think we need a second mason and a second craft dwarf probably. Or we already designated a second craft dwarf, right? We need a second mason. Do we have any statues? No. I have commissioned the statues. Statues have not been crafted yet. One last bedroom. There we go. These been claimed yet? No. I hope only the starting 7 got these ones. I hope none of the newcomers just like swooped in here and stole one. Okay, we're good. Whew. I was nervous for a moment there. Those bedrooms were for you guys. Although now we have newcomers, so some of you guys are gonna have the smaller bedrooms. It's alright. What's everyone up to? A lot of storing items and stockpiles, which I guess is a good thing. I think it's going to be a good idea to... Let's do it this way. We'll put secondary stockpiles down here. You made 60 rock pots. Molotov Slurpee, you've made 60 rock pots. You have been busy. You've been extremely busy. Working hard. And it's appreciated. Would like you all to take the rest of those rocks out of there, though. Because they are ugly and they are getting in the way of the stockpiles. We got some tables and chairs yet? A little bit. Let's put them along. We don't have a chair yet. Someone's gonna immediately complain that there's a table without a chair. That's what they do. Big complainers, these people. There we go. Oh, they dug those stairs already. That was fast. There. Bigger stockpiles for more food and booze. We don't want to run out of space. That would be bad. What you making booze from? Wow. There's a lot in there already. Maize. And sweet potato seeds. Oh, no. The sweet potato seeds are being hauled away. Good. Okay, yeah, that cleared out this area. That's good. Are both miners actually mining? They are. Oh gosh, because these two areas of designation are above one another. They keep going up and down the stairs even though they're not connected. Oh, whoopsie. Any more statues been made? No. Anyone making a statue? No. Oh. You're doing so well there, Miner. If you could just pick one area and just kind of stick to it, that would be awesome. How's our refuse? Oh, we're good. We've got our trade post ready. No one has come to trade with us. Oh, we've got areas to gather fruit out here, but actually, I don't think we should do that because we already have so much. We don't actually have that many plants. You know what? I'm doing it. Let's see, what do we got in each area here? I can just, no, I think that's a DF hack thing. Lichés. Is that how you pronounce that? Bitter oranges. Macadamia nuts. Lichés. Guavas. We are just in Fruit City over here. Rambutans. I'm probably butchering the pronunciations of some of these things that I've only ever read, and I've never actually heard them said out loud. Alright, it looks like we got a pretty dense area over here. Actually, this looks pretty good right here. So we're gonna designate just like the most variety we can get. And this is gonna be a gather and pick fruit area. Oh, and autumn has arrived. That's how you pronounce lichés. I did it! It looked like French to me, so I was like, let's pronounce it in a French way. I've heard it said lychees, but that feels wrong. And that doesn't mean it is wrong, but it just feels wrong to me. You all know what I'm talking about. That's the real important thing, right? Okay, autumn has arrived. So first thing we gotta do. Pigtails, cave wheat, plump helmets. What do we have for trade? Not much. That's a good point. Let's make some rock crafts because somebody will be here soon. Let's make 100 rock crafts. And we need a better place to store those mugs, my friends. You know what? I'm gonna change that hotkey to come here. So I'm here more often now. I'm gonna make a custom stockpile just for, what is that, under finished goods? Flasks and goblets, that's it, right? Yeah. Flasks and goblets. Oh, this is going to be where there's going to be... Okay. Okay. No, we're going to make this work. There and there. And there and there. For now. I'll come up with a better system later. Lychees or lychees? Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably one of those things where more than one thing is accepted. But there's probably one that's like, oh, gosh darn it. I am making a throne. All right. Just gotta be patient. Is it done? I am not being patient. I'm gonna have to look it up, or if somebody else wants to look it up, what is like the technically official... There's probably more than one, but I'm sure some of them are just wrong, right? Could not find path? What? There's a path out there. I mean, there's... Are you just trying to collect from a branch that's too high or something? Potato versus potato and a correct potato. Well, potato is just wrong. There we go. Oh, and I need to actually designate this as a dining room. Ooh. also need to put the doors here. Oh, gosh. Gosh darn golly gee. Do I have a door? I do have a door order up, but it doesn't have that many in it, so let's just make 20 more doors. We always need doors. Doors are a thing that are just perpetually a problem, right? Dump all of this, please. It's gonna be a hospital eventually. Someday. One of these days. We'll make that a hospital. Lychee. Lychee? Lychee? I'll lose my mind. Oh gosh, now everybody's out gathering fruits. Well, maybe that's not a bad thing. Is Molotov Slurpee making crafts? He is. That's all that really matters, right? Oh good, we have more workshop space. Let's make another mason shop. I know there's a lot of shops we don't have yet, but... And another crafter shop. Oh goodness, I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, my friends. I might have to stop soon. Time goes by so fast when you play in Dwarf Fortress. And like... So little happens in such a lot of time. I'm gonna make some more beds as well for that dormitory. And I think we also need some more pots. Because it looks like we're missing some right here. There's always just so much that needs to be done. We got idlers. Well, I think they're cycling idlers. An ASCII purist not be bothered to get a tile set. How dare you? If I were bothered, I could get a tile set. No, I've been playing this game since 2007. I've been playing this game for 12 years, and I have always only ever used ASCII. I like the way the ASCII looks, and I don't like the way any of the tile sets look. I know it is harder for new people to parse, and I am sorry if you are new to the game and having trouble parsing this. I promise you do get used to it. I don't know. This looks right to me. And I mean, I've been playing ASCII games since I was quite young as well. So ASCII to me is aesthetically pleasing. I know to some people it is not. Yeah, I'm definitely not the only one who prefers the ASCII. I understand why some people don't, for sure. What do we have for crafts so far? Not a whole lot. Probably should have started doing this a little sooner. But I didn't. That's the end of the story, really. We'll see how much gets done before the traders leave. Did they bring wagons? I think they did bring wagons, right? Yeah! Not that we're going to be able to afford very much. But yeah, awesome. What? Oh, these are... Wild carp are having babies on my mat. I did not know that was a thing they did. I've never seen that message before. ASCII-like tile set. Do you mean the one that, like, you were the second one to make a Matrix joke about that today, Krunks. But yes, you're right. Are you talking about, like, the one that, like, Krug Smash uses and I think Blind IRL uses, where it's still the ASCII, but they've changed some of the ASCII characters to look more like pictures rather than letters? I see the appeal of that, but I don't like how it messes up the... like the actual text from words. So, baby adult dead hunted. Absolutely. Well, not on this map. We're doing a nice fortress this time. Poults have hatched. There's a very important thing that I learned the hard way many times. When poults hatch, they do not automatically get pastured with their parents, and they will escape and get everywhere. Whoops, not the kitten. Unless you immediately go. The other ones will hatch in a moment as well, I think. Oh my gosh, all the fish are giving birth. You're fish. You're fish. You lay eggs. I guess that's what the fry is, but that's just a weird way to say it. Okay, more poults have hatched. Awesome. I am going to have to expand this now that we have more birds. Don't worry, I'm not going to be cruel to my turkeys. Okay. We've got these sheep as well, and we don't have... There we go. We haven't done anything with them. Oh, one of the sheep gave birth. Look at that. I didn't realize. Stray lamb. Look at that. Leave it to Molotov Slurpee to know the details of things like that. Oh, I'll get a liaison. Oh, I haven't really thought about what I need. I usually ask for a bunch of cheap leather. Just like, we're gonna have turkey leather. Like horse leather. I won't ask for dog and cat leather. Also cloth, because it usually takes me a long time to get like a cloth industry built up, so I like to have them bring it to me. Yes, you folks feel free to discuss the finer details of fish reproduction while I figure out what I want from the merchants. Usually I don't really ask for that much. Partly because if I asked for everything I wanted, it would just be so tedious. Because, like, I would love all different types of clothing and stuff, but it would just take forever. Should we ask for some animals? I think we're going to be good on the animals as well. I think mostly I just want them to bring whatever they want to bring. And I'll just pick from whatever it is. I don't think you can get soap directly. But you can get the other stuff to just save some... I think it's just lye and potash? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's good, I think. Carp are astonishingly basic fish. Also disgusting. I strongly dislike carp. Yeah, that looks great. Oops. Perfect. All set. Perfect. What do you want? You want bracelets? You're gonna get those. Shields and bucklers. Windows? No, I don't think so. Earrings, backpacks, amulet. Okay. So a lot of the stuff they're asking for is crafts. So we're gonna be all set. Alright, can we get any more crafts here? I think I'll probably do a little bit of trading, folks, and then I might have to call it a night. Alright, bring those last few items here. Oh, the fish are having babies. I did once have a troglodyte give birth in a cage, which is not a thing I knew could happen. Okay, let's just go ahead. We don't have much. Oh, goodness, sorry. We do not have much to trade at all. Just get, I would like to get some crystal glass and green glass, just in case of a mood. They don't have clear glass, that's a shame. It's already taken a pretty big chunk. Are these instruments? Yes, we need instruments actually. For the temples and eventually for the tavern. So we'll get one instrument. Like I just want to grab a few things that I can't immediately get myself. Like I'm probably going to skip over the booze. We got some booze. I'll skip over weapons and stuff. We're not worrying about it yet, even though we probably should be. Can I afford a bin of leather? Can I afford... Yeah, I can afford a bin of leather. We can make a little bit of clothes. Can I afford 2 bins of leather? I don't know if I'm a good enough negotiator for that. At this point, usually you need to, like, give them 100% profit. Monsters are people, too. It depends on the monster, doesn't it? I think that might just have to be it. Can we get... Yeah, I mean, all the stuff that these people have are things that I could take on Embark, so I can't get any of those food needs filled from them. I think I'm just going to go with this. All set. Sweet. And at that, I think I'm going to have to leave it. There's too many animal babies happening, and this is going to become a problem because I'm going to get FPS death from all the dang fish. I'm gonna have to send someone down with a high swimming skill to kill the fish at some point. I don't even want to think about it right now. Anyway, we made a good start. I will certainly continue with this fort next time around. I have a schedule now. I am streaming Wednesdays and Saturdays. Almost said Fridays. So I'm going to probably, for now, do Dwarf Fortress on Saturdays and other games on Wednesdays. I know the people in the US usually can't watch on Wednesdays, so I'm going to do the more obscure stuff then. I do put all of my Twitch stream archives onto YouTube as well. Look below the stream for all the info about my other stuff. And if you miss something and you want to go back and watch it again, you can watch it there, even if it has been taken off of Twitch already, because I only get 2 weeks of archiving videos for now, my current level. But thank you all for coming. It's been very, very fun. And I hope you come back next time. And yeah, I guess that's it. So see you all later.